Well, then I'll just roll right into that. We're going to ask a few questions, and the ask to the audience is to really ask yourself, internalize these questions. I'm going to ask the team of coaches to kind of help explain each question so that we really understand what it means. So I'm going to kick it off with the first one. Have you defined your strategic objectives? What does that mean?
And of course, we define those objectives. It really, really is crucial. And what that means is clearly outlining your goals and plans, which will then ultimately be able to guide your organization or your project towards success. You want to detail exactly what we want to achieve and how we plan to accomplish it.
Awesome. Thank you for that explanation, Miles. All right, so I'm going to roll right into the next one. Are you confident in your ability to lead an initiative of this scale?
Oh, that's such a good question. Yeah, so having the expertise to lead an initiative of this magnitude means possessing the necessary skills, knowledge, and experience to manage and oversee a large-scale project or effort successfully. It involves having a really good understanding of the project scope, requirements, and potential challenges, as well as the ability to make informed decisions and navigate complexities effectively.
Fantastic, great point. You know what? I'm going to throw another one out that's kind of similar, which is, do your resources have time to commit to an undertaking of this magnitude?
So I'll take that one too. So this question is about checking if your team members or resources have the time to fully dive into a big project or task. So it's all about making sure everyone can dedicate enough effort and get the job done well and on time.
Got it. All right, moving on. Can leaders create a technology update budget that spends money wisely and maximizes returns?
That is a good question, and it involves allocating resources strategically to ensure investment align with goals and deliver significant benefits. Leaders prioritize initiatives with high ROI potential, aiming for efficiency gain, competitive advantage, and long-term sustainability.
Oh my gosh, this question is really key. I hope we show them how to do that today. All right, so throwing up one more question. Do you understand everything the system integrator and supplier present to you? What does this mean?
Let me take that one. This question ensures you understand the proposal and technical details for making informed decisions and managing the project effectively.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I think making sure you understand all of that is key. And if you don't understand it, get some help or get someone to provide some oversight on that. I'm going to run into a question, and I know Peter's going to jump all over this for some reason, just because I've got his key word in here, which is, does data-driven decision making have a role in your digital modernization journey?
Susan, I'm really glad you asked this question. Not just because I get a chance to talk about data, but really because I get to talk about using it to make decisions. It is a critical element and very central to anything related to digital modernization strategy. Really, when someone is referring to data-driven decision making, what they're really talking about is leveraging data to identify areas for improvement, to monitor progress, like how are things going, and really measures the success of those implemented technologies. As everyone knows on the phone here, implementing technology is very difficult to do. And part of the reason what we really want to focus on today is all these elements to help that be a more successful venture, because typically it isn't. When you're using a data-driven approach, you can look at things to utilize that data far more effectively than just simply a anecdotal decision. You can